So I'm not the only one noticing that all these big Hollywood franchises are succeeding with sequels that are only improving and progressing in quality. What's going on? Hello everybody, I am John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones. Welcome to MaffmanJones Movie Reviews, and today's featured movie, if you choose to accept it, is Mission Impossible 5 Rogue Nation. It's directed by Christopher McQuarrie. It stars the one and only Tom Cruise, but it also stars Simon Pegg, Jeremy Renner, Alec Baldwin, Ving Rhames, and Rebecca Ferguson. The story is about this anti-MIF, who is referred to as the Rogue Nation in the title, and they threaten the lives of Tom Cruise and his gang. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm so excited because I was not expecting this movie to be as good as it was. And I've seen every Mission Impossible film except for the second one in full. I've seen parts of the second one, but not the entire movie. It takes everything you want to see in a Mission Impossible movie. It also takes everything that you would like to see in a normal blockbuster film and just ups everything to 11. If I had to have a top 3 right now for Hollywood blockbusters of 2015, it would be this, Ant-Man, and Mad Max Fury Road. Mission Impossible 5 does things that are familiar to the franchise, but also, as I said before, it just increases the ante, it raises the stakes in a big way, and it also gives our characters more to do. The only thing I would say, which could be criticism and a fault, but it could also not be, in my opinion, because it's not going for that, is that the film doesn't really give any arcs for our characters. Tom Cruise doesn't go through anything that makes his character any different from beginning to end. Not just Jeremy Renner, or Simon Pegg, or the newcomer Rebecca Ferguson. Everybody just does what they do, and they have their skill sets. These characters use their skills and their adept assets to get from point A and to point B and to complete and accomplish their mission. And in these movies, I go into movies like this to watch Tom Cruise run, go crazy, and do crazy stunts, and then also to watch missions be completed. And guess what? This movie did that, but it also just felt so much more like a great espionage spy film in ways that I wasn't expecting. Tom Cruise is a class act as always. He just puts in solid A++ performances and efforts for everything he does. If you saw all the stunts he did for this movie, and that he's done in the past, he was on a plane that took off from the runway for the whole time. Being held by what? Suspending wires? That's crazy! He could have died. I don't know what the hell they're going to do next. He was scaling the tallest building in the world in Dubai in the last one, going on planes in this one. Is he going to jump off a building with nothing next time? What's he going to... He's going to kill himself. But the fact that he goes with his gut and actually wants to do all these things to make the movie more authentic and legitimate for the sake of making the movie better, love it. You've heard from other people, but you'll hear it from me too. There's nobody else like Tom Cruise out there. There never will be. So I think we should appreciate him right now while he's still here. He's been making movies for decades, but he's still got the it factor. Still has it. Simon Pegg actually has a little bit more to do here. He actually has more of a dramatic role. So does Jeremy Renner and Ving Rhames. Everybody comes back and they're all good. Rebecca Ferguson is the new coming lady in this franchise. And she's been in movies before, the actress, but I'd never heard of her before until this movie came out. She brought a really tenacious ferocity to her character. She is goddamn sexy. But I mean that in the most positive of ways in terms of a female heroine. You believe the actress as this rogue character who has these skill sets, who can kick ass and break necks and shoot people in the face and also get down and funky if she wanted to. I'm just thinking out loud here, but one of the first characters that came to my mind after this movie was over in terms of her character was Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. The composed music in this movie, even though it's familiar to the franchise, had a more bombastic feel to it. It was just stronger. It does get a little overabundant in certain sequences, but I actually think it enhances all the scenes that it's in because of its over-enthusiasm. It does feel like a very classic movie in general, just from beginning to end, the characters and everything, but the music only helps it feel like a movie that was made for the 1950s, just enhanced with better technology. All the action sequences in this movie are also very well done. They're edited to the nine, but they're edited in a point where it doesn't feel like it's shaky cam. There's no shaky cam, really, for the most part. It's all very well composed, and it's very thrilling, very suspenseful, which Mission Impossible movies should be suspenseful and full of tension. The tension is at an all-time high with this movie, because also, you actually feel like these characters could die. Not to spoil anything much, but in the last couple movies, especially the Brad Bird's Ghost Protocol, I never really felt like these characters were in any danger. In this movie, I felt like at any second, there could be like some kind of surprise, and Simon Pegg, Tom Cruise, Jerry Renner, I felt like anybody could bite the dust at any moment. Overall, Mission Impossible 5 Rogue Nation is, in my opinion, the best of the franchise. It complements everything that you want to see in a Mission Impossible movie. It's got all the characters that you want to see. They all work together. The chemistry is great. Rebecca Ferguson comes in as a female heroine, and I think she's one of the best female heroines that have been in this whole franchise. The action is spectacular. It's all practical. It's amazing. The music is also fantastic, and it's just a movie that you can sit down from beginning to end and just enjoy. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. It's a Maffadocious movie. For the Mission Impossible franchise and for the genre in general, it is a 5 out of 5. It's a damn fun time at the movies, and I highly recommend it. But now I want to know from you guys, what did you think of this movie? Is it your favorite like it was mine, or did you like another one better? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe, and then also finally check out my social medias, the Instagrams, the Twitters, and the Facebooks in the info box. I actually don't have Instagram on there, but I have Instagram. If you want to add me, I'm there. I'm John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones, and I'll see you guys next time.